Hello YouTubers, knife detector here. And I didn't want to let this weekend go by without me showing you this video. Wanted to tell you a little story. So I was at Sam's, probably November, with my family. And I hinted at my daughter that this would be a cool multi-tool to have. I love the color. And lo and behold, she gave it to me for Christmas. So I wanted to do a little review of it now that I've had a chance to use it a little bit. And I wanted to let you know about this in case you guys either got this for Christmas as well too, or you happen to have seen it out there at Sam's or Costco or someplace like that and thought, should I get it or not? Well, I'm going to do a little review and let you guys decide for yourselves. So the company name of this multi-tool, which is a monster multi-tool, it's heavy and is Kilimanjaro, which is a cool name in and of itself. I mean, come on, Mount Kilimanjaro, it's a cool name. That's the name of the company, and I believe the name of the product is the Magnus. And there's a lot of magnum about this particular multi-tool, let me tell you. If there was going to be a multi-tool with the name of Magnus or Magnum, this would be it, because it's just more than, as far as weight and size, as far as your standard multi-tools. I mean, you know this puppy is there. It comes with a sheath, which is important because you can't stick this sucker in your pocket. So the sheath also says Kilimanjaro right there, and which is pretty cool. It's pretty sturdy. It's your standard nylon sheath. I've only used it a few times doing yard work, but it's holding up pretty well. It's pretty durable, it seems like. I wanted to go over some of the features of the Magnus, the Kilimanjaro Magnus. First thing I want to show you, have this nickel there kind of as a point of reference for how big this thing is. And one of the unique characteristics of it is it has some fold-out pliers, which I have had a chance to use. And these pliers are ergonomic. They're ergonomically designed. They feel good in the hand. You got some wire cutters right here and wire strippers up here. They're rudimentary. I mean, the quality of this is not up to par of a Leatherman or a Gerber or a multi-tool like that. But it will get the job done, right? It'll get the job done, and these pliers certainly will get the job done. And if you don't want to take an expensive multi-tool into the yard and risk losing it, I guarantee you're going to have a hard time losing this puppy right here, which is another advantage that this multi-tool has. Let's say you do happen to drop it out there and you're fortunate enough not to run over it with a lawnmower or tractor, you're going to be able to see this sucker from pretty far away with its bright fluorescent green color and its sheer size, right? So that's the pliers. They work pretty good. I've used them to trim weed eater line and wire and some other stuff. So that tucks in really nicely, right? Next thing I want to show you is this file and saw. So this file and saw locks into place very well with a liner lock. The liner lock is right here. It's got an ample piece of metal there for you to press. And this is actually a left hand opening, not a right hand, which is interesting. And so what you do then is you depress it to let it go down. Now this is not only a saw, but it's also a file. So if you're out there working in the field, you want to do your nails a little bit. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you could use it for that too if you want. So has also some other features. Has a very nice ergonomically designed so that you kind of have to hold it. You hold it like this, which is a little bit awkward, but it's a Phillips. So you got a Phillips screwdriver there. Also, you have your standard bottle opener, and then you have your flathead as well, which is really good and useful. Okay, and then of course, you have your blade, this ample blade. This blade right here seems to me to be as long or a little longer than a buck 110's blade. And it's serrated, partially serrated. It's got the thumb stud opening. Now that is right-handed. So that right there is a monster, guys. It's a monster. So if you're out there and you're trying to decide whether or not to buy this, as you're holding it, if you're going to cut something with this blade, it is very comfortable in the hand to hold. The rubber part over here for the pliers really does add to the comfort. You know you have this on because it does have quite a bit of weight to it. Feels almost like you're carrying a sidearm or something on your hip when you have this bad boy on. But it's a useful tool. And how much did this cost at Sam's, I believe, is where my daughter bought it. It cost $19.99, guys. $19.99 at Sam's. So for 20 bucks, you get this deal. And I don't see where it was made anywhere here, but I'm pretty sure this thing was made in China. I'm not 100% sure. But you know, that being said, it's pretty sturdy. If you're too worried about losing your nicer multi-tools or knives, you don't want to take them out into the yard, and you might want to consider this bad boy right here. It's a bit of a magnum, and it's a bit of a monster, but it's really nice. I like it. I love the color. Like I said, it's easy to spot when you're out there working in the yard if you happen to drop it. It's got a very ample knife blade, as you can see. It's got a Phillips, it's got a flathead, it's got some pliers, it's got a file, it's got a saw. Guys, this is an excellent tool to work out there in the yard, or it's also an excellent tool to take camping. To take this bad boy camping, you're probably going to get a lot of use out of it out there in the campsite as well. Now, this is something non-traditional. It's something that is going to stick out like a sore thumb, right? But you know, it looks pretty cool. It looks kind of futuristic. So all I got is love for this multi-tool because my daughter gave it to me. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I hope you guys got some pretty cool Christmas gifts too from your kids. And sometimes, you know, we think about how lucky we are. And I'm very fortunate to have a daughter that cares for me very much. And I call her my mini-me, because she's so much like me, as I'm sure your kids are so much like you. So without further ado, I'm going to bid you a farewell and allow you to enjoy the rest of your weekend and watch some other cool videos. And I want to thank you for watching. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. God bless, and have a safe, wonderful weekend. Thank you.